the chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you can't stop.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a first down for their running back. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling. Five.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Good running inside the 25. And he's down at the 3. What a run. A big-time play out of the G-Men. It's a gain of 34.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2. Brings up second.
May to throw on second down. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From the 41. Here's second and 4. He'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Throwing now on third and long, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Packers set to kick this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. On comes the Packers punting team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 14 out of the screen. And it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. To throw now, May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
They're going. It's May. This one intercepted. And the Packers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Turnover on down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got a second and 8 coming up. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's third and 7. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
That's the score. Packers 14, Giants 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Throwing is May. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back.
And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. His throw left side is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
30-yard line.
And here goes that. Eddie, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick hitting slant there. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 12-yard line.
And here goes.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Sir, what's that? Eddie, what's that?
Working out of the gun, it's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now second.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Buckley has fumbled. And the Giants come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Hey, what's that?
To throw on first down is May. That is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Hey, what's that?
Throwing on second down, May. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Throwing on third down is May. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage only a couple. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This is about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Packers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
Hey, here goes some crazy. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now this time, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They bring the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
It's 4th down.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is May. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Now a run on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
May to throw on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Barkley will work forward to the 40-yard line. Kyle Kennard there on the tackle.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's May. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Now May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Third and long. Throwing is May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll run it here with Saquon. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Now Barkley. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
And the Packers first down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Packers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. The outside catch made by Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up.
Hey, 5. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Crazy. Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, Bo. Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Giants.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. On 2nd down, it's May. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
This is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Conversion.
Crazy, crazy.
Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Packers 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32.
Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Here comes Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Giants are right back in this one.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on